Hey guys, welcome back to the park, part 3. In the last one we made it through the roller coaster, the creepy sideshow, and did we ride another ride in the last one to start off with? The Ferris wheel maybe? Bumper cars, Ferris wheel maybe? I think that was it. Bumper cars, Ferris wheel, sideshow, roller coaster, yeah. So, anyway, in this one we have the haunted house ahead, and we're still trying to figure out exactly what's going on. How did our son die? Did we neglect him? Did we do it? Is he still alive and we actually are pursuing him? I don't know. Carrie Killian is Satan's whore? Who the heck is Carrie Killian? That's not a name I remember. Our name's Lorraine, Callum, Dawn. I don't know who Carrie is. Well, without further ado, I guess I've bull crapped enough. Let's... What is that? Oh, it's a slide. I bull crapped enough. Turns around, doesn't go in the haunted house. That's a pretty face. A face only a mother could love. But not this mother, not Lorraine, not us, not me. Not you. You don't love this face, do you? Nah. Do you? Oh, hey, look. That flashlight we found forever ago is finally useful. Hi, Chad. Achievement unlocked. House of Horrors. Well, that's... what is that? Oh, hello. Oh, poor doggy wolf thing. What's on my hand? I keep seeing something in the bottom right moving. It's the flashlight in my hand. Read the page. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townsfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools scared of what they don't understand. My machines be silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have returned here to the House of Horrors. I must think. Whatever you say, Chad. And Nathaniel Winter. Anything else in here? Behind here? Nah, just that. Okay. On to the next room.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh
We saw... was that Callum?
Don't leave me!
Callum. Ooh. What is up with our eyes? We look scary as all get out. Ah! Ah! Oh! God! Oh, I wasn't ready. Okay, lost my bearings a little bit there. Might need to change pants. Okay, I'm awake. Oh. Okay, are you gonna pop up again? Don't pull this crap on me. I'm not gonna fall for your BS scares. Good God, I messed up everything on my desk here. No pages here. Is there another thing to pop up? No, okay. Don't trust anything here for a minute. These mirrors are creeping me out because they look like they're windows or something. The actual Chad was behind this Chad! There's Chadception! Chadception! Good one, Wade. Anything over there? Creepy. Hello, Captain Beetleface. Okay. Well, this House of Horrors is not taking it slow at all. It is jumping right... We can't see. Is he in that hallway or is he back over?
Show yourself!
Show yourself! I see his shadow. Oh man, that guy was with us before. That's the hook hand guy. He was talking to us like he knows us. I don't know. There's something doesn't add up. Even my theory doesn't add up. There's something missing.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, leave us alone. You gonna go away and have something scary pop up? Which way is the way forward? Is this the way forward? There's like 100 different places to go. What's down here? Excuse me? Excuse me? Stop it! Hiss in my ears. Oh, nothing down here but death and scary. Time to leave forever. I got goosebumps. God, that jump scare though. That jump scare though. Okay, it's a dead end. Don't you turn on lights at me. Oh, quit screwing with me, game. I saw you in the ground, I should've known!
Show yourself?
Callum? Why are we saying show yourself and not looking for Callum anymore? Oh! Oh! That gave me chills! Incidents and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power, even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue leather... What? Boys in blue... Either kind. Oh, either kind. It's a... Okay. Investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Steve. Steve was Chad the Chipmunk. Okay. Oh no. What's gonna happen in this room? Nothing good, I'm sure. Oh god. That one's just... Ah! God, screw you! Oh god, this is the jump scares that the game was lacking until now. Oh, my head even hurts from that first one. Oh. Oh, my throat and my head and the scaries. The scaries. The scaries. I'm not even coherent anymore. I'm just the scaries. Yeah, let's follow Hookman. That sounds like a good idea. Into the basement? That door closed behind us. Okay, the only way to go is forward. What? Nighttime circus. Nightmare circus, okay. Picture of, I'm guessing, Callum and me? Why does this feel like not a haunted house anymore?
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
So is this their house? Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on your last bill. Contact us on blah 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 and we can arrange a payment plan so you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe that this is an error, call us on blah 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 to discuss your options. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. The Dunwich Power Company. What? I must have clicked something. I don't know. I must have clicked off screen or something. I don't know what happened there. Oh. The true story of the Donners. A shocking true story. Hunger. The Donners, like the Donner Party, the people that resorted to cannibalism. There we go. Group of covered wagons began this 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. Yeah, families were forced to resort to cannibalism. Cannibalism. I don't think that's a clue. I don't think she ate her kid. I think that's just there to figure this out. Like the nightmare circus I thought might have been relevant to like this being in her mind or something, but the wilting. I don't know what the wilting is. And I can't... Solar flare struck the earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. Global... Okay. Don't know if all those things are that important. Baseball cap. Rubik's Cube. Lots of things we interact with that we can't normally interact with. I love you from Callum. Pictures. Is that the tooth fairy or the dentist or something? I don't know. I didn't look at all the pictures. Mom and me in a car. Okay. Cigarettes. Hopefully not around the baby Lorraine. Milk, bread, cheese, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. What's wrong with the faucet? Oh. Can we fix the faucet? No, we can just look at the wrench. Okay, everything about this changed a lot. Another picture, there's some animal, oh, is that like the zoo? Giraffe and stuff. Try to pay attention to everything. I don't know what's important and what's not, but we've been able to interact with a lot of stuff, and that makes me wonder why. Because this game isn't like Soma where you can interact with anything. This game seems to very much limit your interactions. Okay, now we're going back into horror. Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all of those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking up open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. Is that her mom? I don't know what that is, some kind of toy. So her mom wants nothing to do with her because she ran away with her dad? On a boat? Miss Maillard. This is from Emergency Services. As we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body, may return to work at any time. Please note you should discontinue any medication you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer Dunwich, Medical. Illness. Some kind of illness. I'm wondering if she suffered some kind of like postpartum depression, like, or even just depression in general. You know, her husband died while she was pregnant, and pregnancies can lead to that anyway. And you combine that with grieving over a lost loved one, then you know you have a kid that's all you have left of that person. I wonder if that sent her into some kind of depression and caused her to resent Callum. Dunwich Emergency Services. Depression. Well, there we go. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Don, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Weekly follow-up with a local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth, when Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression. It is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith she can be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said she is welcome to return to her shift at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from the institution. Prescription for Zolift that can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with a 50 milligram dose, and then we, based on the advice of our doctor, to increase the medication as needed. So her son was temporarily taken from her because of the depression she was going through. Miss Mallard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State, the deceased's parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards to the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. That's sick. That is sick. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation. I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton, attorney. That's pretty nasty of you, too. That's pretty awful. Ugh. I feel bad for Lorraine. That's such a nasty situation. God. Okay. Isn't this where we just were? This must be the, yeah, Zollift. It says Zoloft, it's Zollift. Nightmare Circus again. We were just here. Are all these notes gonna be the same? Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home and I am working so hard. Every day working at the park, it gets worse. Like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to move back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it's a girl. Well, now we know where the name Callum came from. The story of Holodomor. What the hell is Holodomor? That said the Donner Party the last time. The title of that book changed. Did this one change? Nightmare Circus. I think that's the same thing. That's the Donner Party the last time. I remember. We read... Soviet... What? Stop it. Maybe Hunger is like a series of books and there's just different ones. Because it looks like the back of that's different, too. The wilting is still the same, I think. What? What? Oh, there's... Look at that. See, sir, she. Cry. No, it's an E backwards. Okay, I can't make any sense of what that is. Pictures look the same. That's the same. There's pills everywhere. Was she taking more pills than she was supposed to? Oh my god, I didn't even see him there. God, that scared me. Fished Zolift prescriptions on there. Take the pills, follow up with Dr. Spencer, organize babysitter for Callum. Those are different, adding on the pills on there. Stop moaning at me. There's no wrench here now. Why is there no wrench? Callum? Okay, that door's locked. I didn't even see this the last time. Okay. Wine? She's drinking wine with depression medication? That's not a good mix. What is that? Okay, thank you for the lullaby, Satan. I didn't run away, Dad took me. Oh, well, why don't you write her a letter back telling her that? Oh my. Why don't we have our flashlight? I want our flashlight back. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me a happy carrot? Happy carrot. Happy carrot. That's the same, except it's got like a coffee stain on it now. With a coffee cup next to it. Okay. I never played the Silent Hill PT demo, but I'm feeling like this is very much like continuously in that. Because we keep going through the same little basement. And it gets more and more horrifying each... Is this going to be... Oh my god, yeah, I'm getting vibes from that game. I watched somebody play that because I never actually got to play it myself. It was off the PlayStation Store by the time I looked for it. The bear has a black eye. I swear we read that note the first time. The story of Hansel and Gretel. Okay, this keeps going back to Hansel and Gretel. That's referenced many times in this game as far as breadcrumbs, a witch. Even at one point, I think Lorraine herself said something about like feeling like she and Callum were Hansel and Gretel rather than the mother-son. These pictures have gotten creepy as hell, with bloody handprints on them. So, is this all like a big Hansel and Gretel type story in the end somehow? The breadcrumbs of chasing Callum? But that makes Lorraine more like the mother or the witch than it does Gretel. Blood-stained baseball cap? She something say bye-bye. See her try. Something her why. See her cry. Her lie. Her why. Oh god. Well, that picture's at least the same. Just sounds like him playing. The doll no longer has a head. Milk, prescription, cheese, prescription, prescription. Okay, so more pills, tickets to Atlantic Island Park. Lorraine's devolving here. Pills and alcohol. Things she said about Callum. I'm wondering if she did something really bad and neglected him and got him killed, or killed him herself or something. 'Cause I don't know. This is all starting to point back on her as being, you know, I mean, obviously she had a terrible life that led up to all of this, but that's no, you know, you can't excuse what she's done if she in fact has done something to hurt her kid. Oh, it's just, God, it's sad. I didn't run away, now it's torn in half. A History of Solomon Island. That's the island the park's on, right? Can't look at the toy anymore. Can't see anything over here. Thank you, William. The new watch. It is very nice. Yeah, happy carrot. Okay, that's the same. I feel like now there's boxes everywhere. Is this because they couldn't afford to pay the bills? That's the guy we saw many times now. Hook arm man. I don't know how he adds up in all of this. Is he like a manifestation? Is it kind of like my theory, and I don't know if you guys have seen Franbo. If you've not seen Franbo, plug your ears right now, and I will wave my hand like this when it's safe to listen. So don't listen for a minute. I'm gonna talk about Franbo, and it's a spoiler, okay? Okay. I'm starting to think if this is kind of like Franbo, you know, how Remor, I feel like, is another aspect of Fran's personality. It's like her dark side. Maybe this guy's Lorraine's dark side. Just a thought. No more talking about it though, because I waved my hand. Oh, good. I love hanging babies. That's a good fun time. This is the same. So that one hasn't changed. It's like the other one has changed. Okay, I want out of here as fast as possible. They've gotten even more satanic. Okay. Okay. That is creepy. I don't care what you say. That is creepy as hell. The story. Hunger the story. The witch always wins. Okay, let's read the back of this. The woodcutter is dead. The witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead. The witch always wins. All here in the pages of this broken story. The woodcutter's Dawn. And Lorraine has become the witch instead of becoming Gretel. Is that what this is? Oh, that's creepy. Oh, we have a picture here now that wasn't here before. My two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Dawn and Laura? Is that Lorraine? Does she go by Laura as short? Or is Dawn not even her husband? Did she have an affair with Dawn? I don't know. Every time I think I understand, this game confuses me. The baby's got pills for heads! Ugh. The bloody hat is still bloody. Looks like the hat from Clementine in The Walking Dead, doesn't it? You guys have probably already made that comparison somewhere, haven't you? See her cry. I don't know. Something die, maybe? Her lie. See her why. See her try. Say bye-bye. I don't know. I'm guessing we're gonna keep coming through until that Rubik's Cube is solved. Oh, good. I was hoping to look into the lifeless, eyeless soul of this baby doll head. That one's clutching a bottle of wine. At least that baby knows how to party. Wait, what? Did I just... Shut up! You are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. Oh, the voices are getting to her and they're telling her very, very bad things. Pills are everywhere. Okay. Oh, the goosebumps in my arm. That scared the crap. There's a baby in the oven. I love you is no longer there. Oh, what did you do, Lorraine? What did you do? Okay. Okay. Oh no. I don't like this. Oh, I don't want to go in there. There's nobody there. Okay. Yep. 100% done with that. Oh, the goosebumps. What? Miss Mallard, I thought this was the same thing till I read the name at the bottom. Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our current meeting today, we consider you to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you are in no way sound mind and body, and you are a danger to everybody around you. Please note that your only escape from this should be drugs. A shitload of them. Smoking, snorting, oral, intravenous. Take them any way you can and as often as you can. That shit can only make your life better. In case there was any doubt, you are suffering a relapse and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you now. Don't fuck this up. Dr. Spock, Dunwich Medica. Have a nice day. She is not of sound mind and body. That's about the only part of that I can agree with. Oh, this is getting worse and worse. Pills always look the same. That door's already open. Okay. Thank you, William. The new watch. Happy carrots. Okay. Something's gonna grab me out of one of those doors one of these times. Nightmare Circus. Okay, let's just ramp up the atmosphere a little bit. That's a good time for that. Hunger, the story. Okay, yeah, I get it. Thank you. You can calm the hell down now. Please. Okay. See him die. Ask her why. The walls are bleeding. See her try. See her cry. Say bye-bye. See her lie. Ask her why. See him die. See her cry. See her try. See her lie. Say bye-bye. Ask her why. You killed your son, didn't you, Lorraine? You killed Callum. You killed him with that thing we found in the fridge. Oh my god. And now you are devolving. Any explanation? Oh my god, okay. Don, Dad, can't, not him. Forget Don, Dad. Cannot forget Callum, maybe? I don't know. There are people hanging from the ceiling. Okay. Okay. I want to leave. I want to leave very badly. Okay. Don't mind. Oh, who are you supposed to be? Oh god, the baby's burning. The bears got stabbed. I want to be done. I don't want to be here anymore. Good. Don't want to go in there anyway. My nerves are on. I have nothing. I didn't run away. Dad took me. Okay. Okay. Yep, nothing else to see here. You will watch me rot. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Why'd it go quiet after all that? Uh-oh. Things are different.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch, but I am, aren't I?
I think so. I really think so, Lorraine. I mean, the clues were there from the beginning that... So as soon as, you know, you're walking up to go get your kid out of the park, and the next thing you know, the whole park's abandoned and rotting away, that's a pretty good telltale sign something's not quite right. Can't read those. Fire's nice and cozy, that's something. That just looks like a dead end. There's been nothing to interact with since we left that one area, so I'm assuming our interaction time is done. Now the story wants us to proceed. Oh, nope, okay. Eyes without sparkle. Did she say something with the sparkling eyes of the witch at one point? I feel like she mentioned how the... And she's talking about her own eyes. Maybe she feels like she lost the sparkle in her eyes when Don died, and then she just devolved into the... If Don was even ever her real husband. Hansel and Gretel. Okay, thank you. Needed that. What is that? Generator. Nothing. Okay, cutscene.
Callum. Callum!
Oh no. He lost his shoe.
Callum. Callum.
We did find a shoe at the park.
Callum!
that a Cthulhu head on Callum's shirt? Don't do it, 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 don't do it. It was you the whole time, Lorraine. All of this was you.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
The guy at the park who let us back in.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Wasn't that the first line of the game? Wasn't that was the opening line? Dreamlike state, achievement unlocked. In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park. Oh, that was so good. Does she go to report him missing after she kills him, and then she makes up this story about Atlantic Island Park? Is that what happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. That was such a short game, but such an amazing experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I feel like, I mean, I did a pretty good job of putting the pieces together and figuring it out. I think. I was pretty close. Trying to get the timeline right. So is what we just lived her suffering and going through what she did and trying to explain it away? Is this her self-rationalization for killing her son? It's gotta be, right? That's the horror that she was living. In her heart and mind, she always goes back to Atlantic Island Park, where her husband died. Oh my god. That was a good game. This is the park. That was it. Well, barring some other cutscene here at the end, there's the Ferris wheel. That was a fantastic experience, in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It had its, it's had its slow moments, but let's see if there's anything different at the menu. I did. I pressed it. It had its slow moments, but overall, I mean, that was a fantastic. I mean, the jump scares to start this one off, and the horror, the haunted house, the monster. When we were riding the Octotron. The swan head on the first ride we went on, the roller coaster with the flashbacks to her in the hospital, the sideshow. I don't need to talk about the sideshow and flipping Chad the Chipmunk. So I don't fully understand how all of the monstrous things at the park come into play. Were there all these terrible things at the park that happened? Is Nathaniel Winter, is any of that true? Or is all of this just some giant story she made up to rationalize Dawn's death and then her own, psychosis and murder of her son? I don't know. Did she actually kill her son, or is that just, did she kill him out of neglect, but she sees it that way? I don't know. Guys, the thing about psychological horror is you never know what evidence to believe and what evidence is just there as a manifestation to explain away events. I think overall that my final theory there about her, devolving, taking the drugs and alcohol, which is a terrible combination, by the way, depressants and depression pills. the Hookman was guiding her hands, but in the end, he disappeared and she did it of her own free will because he was in fact a manifestation of her darkness, if you will. But Chad, I don't know about Chad the Chipmunk and what role he really had. I don't know. Anyway, I've speculated enough. I look forward to reading the comments and see what you guys think about everything. I thought this was a fantastic game. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. Until next time. See ya, guys. I like the outside a lot more than I like being in any house.